John, your two horses for the Miracle Mile have had their final hit-outs this morning.
Yeah, they went round this morning about 5:30, Greg, and had a bit of a gallop, and I really actually couldn't be happier with them. They galloped really good this morning.
So you normally do all your work's done with galloping?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, we hardly ever put the hobbles on them. They're older horses, you know, they sort of know how to pace. So, yeah, we just give them a gallop in the sand, and usually we do it a couple of days before the race, so it worked out perfect that we could do that this morning.
The decision to give you an extra 24 hours away from the retention centre because of yesterday's heat seems to be the right call. Temperatures got into the low 40s in Western Sydney, and probably allowed you to keep the horses a little bit cooler in a more natural environment.
Oh yeah, it was a scorcher yesterday, and you know, we asked Harness Racing New South Wales if they would consider that, because and also too because the finals on a Sunday and not a Saturday, and our last major hit out at home would be on a Friday, so normally it would be on a Thursday, but it would have taken them out of their own comfort zone and their own surroundings to do their last hit out. So it was a really wise decision, and I applaud them for it.
Now let's have a chat about Montefiore. People are saying he's the best roughie in the race. You look like you've got a really good draw. You might end up behind the leader. Yeah,
I couldn't have got a better draw, and he is going really good at the moment, and you know, he does follow good speed, whether he's quick enough to get over the top of those ones, but you know, we're in it, and I know he's not like the top tier ones, but he is a knockout horse on occasions.
And what about Blazin and Cullen? Will he go back and look for the pegs?
He'll go back, and whether he mightn't go to the pegs, but if he gets a nice spot there, one off, you know, like someone will probably beat him to the pegs, but you know, like if we've got one on the fence and one off, we've got a couple of options there with both of them.
And what about Lord Zinzan? Now, he's the first emergency for the Miracle Mile, but he's also in the Carnival Stakes. You must have been so pleased with his run in the Chariots. Yeah,
he went really good. He stepped up, and, you know, considering he hasn't had much racing, and we had to rush him a little bit to get there, so we were really pleased to run second to Mark's horse. Like, he's a great horse, and, you know, actually on the night I thought the best we could get was third, so to get second was a bonus.
And he's a good chance on Sunday?
He's a good chance. He's got a good barrier. You know, he's not super quick off the gate, but it's only a mile and he'll be up the front there somewhere.
And what about Cyclone Kate? I see she's in as well.
Yeah, I've got a big opinion of her. We were a little disappointed she didn't get a run in one of those heats for the ladyship, but she's got a good draw, and she's taken on a couple of nice ones in Cruz Bromac and Lord Zinzan, so she's going to be handy, and it'll tell us where we're at, really.
Is she a mare that you could look to take to Perth at the end of the year for those mares races that go hand in hand with the Inter?
Yeah, maybe. I hadn't even thought that far ahead, Greg, but we'll just sort of see how she goes going through the grades. You know, I've been trying to pick nice races for her, getting through, but I really like her. Probably the only downside to this race is she hasn't raced since the Goulburn Rose, and I haven't trialled her. So, you know, maybe one run or a trial would have been nice, but we sort of put her in at the last minute, so yeah.
Beauty of her, she seems to handle any size track.
Yeah, she'll get around any track. Well, she got around Tamworth, and she's just a real trier, and got a bit of speed to go with it. So yeah, like I said, it'll be a really good test for her.
Well, how did the horses spend the day, considering it was so hot yesterday? Did you do anything different from normal?
Not really. They're out in the paddocks and they're under the trees, and even though it was so hot, but if there is a little breeze, they get it. You know, there's no walls around them, and they do handle it better just out in the paddocks under the trees. You know, that's just natural for horses than being locked up in a barn.
Mate, good luck on Sunday.
Thanks, Greg.